Okay, and we're back. And next we have actually two 48 patterns. The 48 pattern to me is a lot like a case copperhead in the blade choices. We have a clip point and a pen blade. And for me, it's a good pickup. So the 48 pattern is known as a slim dog. It's a slim dog jackknife. Well, that's pretty typical of a jackknife to have a clip point, even though this is a muskrat style, like a Turkish style clip point or California style clip point. They've made this one over the years in all varieties: wood, bone, and acrylic. Some of my favorite ones, they make a pickle green 48, which I think is nice. Might get that. But this is from the Northfield. They call it a Northfield unexcelled. And that's what we'll kind of compare how everything. We got dual lined bolsters there. Just this beautiful, beautiful long clip point. It's almost like a drop point, which I actually prefer a drop point to a clip point because you can use that tip out there. You see how this tip is almost in line with the center of the knife. That's something that we look for in modern knives. This is an antique yellow bone. Very well done. Very, very well colored. You can get, you know, it's just what I would call professional grade. So we'll put that out, and we'll bring out one that I use, and this is the 48 pattern. It's a Titty-Ute lineup. Should be, yeah, Titty-Ute Cutlery. And these should be from the same year, so it's probably got the same pattern number, if you will. And doesn't have the amazing polished, you know, like a mirror polish. It's more of a satin finish. And we do have a dog, kind of like a greyhound on here. I don't know if we can see that. Very good fit across the back. And I love this. You can just see how that acrylic really pops. I kind of got this to go with that 94 pattern. I want to say Liberty, which is right up here. And show you how. Okay, so that Northfield has that different type swedge. It's more of a pronounced swedge. So keep that one away. Other than that, there's that beautiful pen blade again. We'll set these over here. This one's the 88 Bayou Trapper. The 88 Bayou Trapper is a sow belly. What's a sow belly? It's a production premiere model. First year they did this, it was called a Yeti acrylic, and the Yeti acrylic has some little swirls in here. Mine's not the best. There are some more with this acrylic that really show that swirl. They look like a blizzard. Here's another. It's a little bit different shield, I believe. Yeah, maybe the same on those ones. And this one's going to be again out of the, should be out of the Titty-Ute lineup. I guess Rusty likes practical knives. And it has a blade edge here which I believe is Himalayan for the monster. The whole idea, not the whole idea, but this was the Yeti acrylic. It's kind of a theme of the snowman, right? The Yeti. And so over here, the Himalayan word that in print, this is what they call Yeti, or the monster, when they talk about the monster in, what is that? Over there in the Himalayas. This is a production pattern premiere. Hopefully you can see a PPP on the blade right about here. And that is a coping blade. Where's our other? So, and I apologize for the noise pollution. I am traveling today and I just thought, hey man, the wind's not bad and the sun is beautiful. It looks like a good day to shoot a video, and I'm hoping it comes out good enough for me to release. So I do believe this one is the next biggest. It's probably about 4 inches, 4¼ inch. So in my opinion, GEC seems like a lot of their knives are in about a 2.5 to 4 inch. And I like about a 3 3/4. It's kind of, and that's what these are, about 3 7/8. But this is called the Bowl Keeper. It's an 81 pattern. They did this in red linen. They've done it in Cocobolo wood. You can find this in Gabin. I think it's Gabin ebony. Not sure how you pronounce it. Some of these people, I think they call this a keyhole shield. But I was really impressed with the way that was inlaid. Smooth purple bone. And I must have a thing for purple, because I think this is gorgeous. It's a Northfield. It's got dual lined bolsters. Mirror polished blades, which are not touching. Okay, and we'll go ahead and open up long pull. Very smooth all the way around. Genuine North American cattle bone. So there's how she's looking across the top. That's how the springs are looking here. And we'll lay it this way. It has that beautiful top wedge, just like the other clip points. From my 94 here, my 66, and the 32, all have a similar shaped clip point. Over here now, we have a spade blade, which makes me think this should be called a, as I said, it's the Bowl Keeper. It's a 2-bladed Stockman in my mind. Beautiful tops wedging on that. So spade blade is working with cattle, and a Stockman is often associated with working with cattle. So instead of having a pen blade on the other end, it has the spade blade. And being called the Bowl Keeper, this goes right in, fits in with me as a Stockman. So I'm seeing something I really don't see before, and that's a little milk. I haven't seen that on my knife. It's something new. It's cool. Okay, so we have acrylic, we got bone, we got stag, we got rich light, we got wood. We gotta get wood. And GEC did Brazilian cherry wood. And that's what we're looking at here today. And when they did that, they did it with this beaver shield. And Rusty's a sucker for special shields. So they jigged the bone. It turned out fantastic. I believe this is the 87 pattern, which is an English Jack. So we're almost at 5 inches on the frame. Long pull, again, have to go over our pen blade. and we have a very pronounced half stop. And it says Titty Cutlery. So I don't have a lot of Northfield knives. I don't know, that's a little strange. You know, I didn't do this on purpose. It says beaver tail shield, and we got this huge clip point. Just a long, slender 4-inch. I haven't measured it. I'm just guesstimating. You can see in my hand. This knife actually, my whole hand, and it comes out on the other side. So she's a big one. Well built right down here. Again with the gorgeous swedge on the top. So this is bigger than something I'm going to carry in my pocket. I do have, you know, like a belt. I would wear this in a case on a belt. Unless, you know, you want the ladies thinking you're packing something down there. Put it in your pocket, and then they'll be disappointed when you get them back home. But what the hell, you get them home. So that's all that matters. So anyways, and there's a look again at that pen blade. Not quite as spear pointy right out here, but still very much the GEC style pen blade. Try to hold this steady. We'll let you take a look at the work that was done. And set those down. And I'm going to take a break. I'll set them up one more way as we close out the video. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, so what I've done here is I've tried to line up the bolsters so we can get an idea, comparison, how the blades compare as well as the handles. And we're doing it in, shall we say, low to high. So there's a peak. All right, guys.